Alrighty then. And so this will be the final part of the post-commentary so far.
I see in this place
At least
enrages me more.
What we have recorded
At
so
least what
far.
we've recorded so far.
The
And
sound
we're gonna
generator.
have
The
to...
grubs make noise.
yeah, there'll be some editing
what
in a little
purpose?
while where we basically speed up what's gonna happen. And that's
These
because
grubs are making
Is it
some
2 or 3
kind of
times?
faint noise.
there's
I
2 clips we
wonder-
sped up.
Oh, yeah, but that's... never mind.
But this is the puzzle. And this is just to give you an idea of the puzzle. The idea is that you have these 5 buttons and they all generate a sound. Now, the weird babies you saw in the previous cutscene
And indicators below.
and indicators below have somehow they've heard the noise and they know how to generate it. Now this is the case with this thing right here. You just saw that in order to get to the puzzle you need to go through the gray screen. So you need to remember what the noise and the sequence was of that noise, go into the computer, and somehow you need to be able to recognize what the buttons are in correlation to what they're saying. It's tough as all hell.
These
You said there was
grubs are
a
making
puzzle
some
like this
kind
in
of
what was
faint
Mist.
noise.
Yeah, I missed one when you arrived to that island. If you go to the opposite island,
Opposite island.
opposite side of the island, and there you will find some power cables. And if you follow down the bunker, you'll power up some generators, blah blah blah. And I think it's down there you will hear a sound being generated, or somewhere else it's being generated. It doesn't really matter. Then you have to go follow the power lines over to a spaceship. The spaceship has a keyboard outside, and we're talking about like 20 keys. We have 5 here.
And we had trouble figuring this out.
Yeah, so you have 20 keys that goes from high pitch to low pitch, of course, and you have to produce this melody. And if you fuck up, you have to turn around, go back towards the bunker, stop halfway, climb up the electrical mast, flip a switch because the fuse broke. You have to go down to the keyboard again and try again. That is the most fucking annoying puzzle ever.
Mm-hmm. And just for the simple reason, the fact that you can't just retry the puzzle easily. And I mean, that's the same thing here. It's like
There have to be some way to call out, like when you're in this, you have to be able to activate it. So, oh, it was this sound.
yeah, exactly.
It needs to be fresh in the memory.
Yeah, and this is the part we sped up because we're just trying it. We were trying to figure out what each button were, like what pitch it had, and it's so hard because the kids are humming it, which sound nice, sure, but then when you go into the button, it's like this really metallic reverb, like rrp, rrp. It's so hard to recognize where the two stand in correlation to each other. At least for me,
There is not enough difference between the tones.
that's not enough. Like they're not close enough to each other. They're too far apart. Yeah.
No, they aren't too far apart.
Oh yeah, the tones in general, I suppose. Yeah, that's what you meant. Yeah, I thought you meant just the noise, general noise. But yeah, no,
I don't know.
it's easy to mistake one button for the other. So yeah.
Yeah, and we ended up checking a wiki page.
Yeah, we said that.
Walkthrough, whatever.
We found a walkthrough on our first time through the game. We found that again because it's a good walkthrough. Basically tells you what you need to do, and it doesn't really spoil anything, so that's nice. Unlike us.
Well, it's hard to keep your mouth shut when you have played a game 3 times.
Exactly.
Or 2 times.
And all the little things you notice all of a sudden, like, yeah, that's neat. I understand now. So yeah.
I think we're just pressing random buttons. I don't know, does it go to the menu screen and then we go back and
No,
this is how it's going to be solved or whatever.
we were just trying to figure out what each note was, if I'm not all that wrong.
Yeah, now we're testing, but later.
Exactly.
That's not an answer to my question. You goddamn
What?
shit.
What? What we're doing now? What?
No.
What? I totally missed that. Apparently.
Yeah, apparently it doesn't matter. We'll find out. You're just angrily pressing the buttons, just like in the Call of Cthulhu, where you're safe.
Well, that save was ass. I mean, and the thing was, at least there you could sort of trial and error your way through it because you're given enough hints, even though those hints were absolute crap. But here you're given nothing. I mean, you're just like, oh, you have to tune, and then you're just like left to your own devices like that.
Well, yeah, it's 5 times. Well, it's 5 in 6th. So what's that? That's a huge fucking number.
Yeah. There's a lot of different possibilities for a tune. And, you know, even in the puzzle...
I'm only halfway through the calculation and I'm already at 200.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Because you can play the same tune several times throughout, so many possibilities. It's not like you press one and then that's done.
Crap.
You have... There's one of the buttons that's used twice, if I recall correctly, so...
Yep.
These grubs
Not
are
exactly
making some kind of
easy,
faint
and I
noise.
believe this is where we had
wonder-
checked.
Ugh.
See?
Like magic.
It's like magic.
Yes.
Huzzah! And a plot reveals. Oh, is that later? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's later. This is just like the part where you find out that
Grown
these
Cyclops children. What a
Cyclops children
horrible
are
fate.
being slapped down to the queen
This
Yeah,
is
of the hive.
like part of the
And
great
then-
machine, but I
of the hive.
can't
Yeah, and then
move
she
it.
feeds on their blood
She's
somehow.
half bug, but she still
Well.
seems aware as a Cyclops.
The Salvation Heights in the youth or
hard
whatever.
Yeah, so the Salvation Heights and
I'm
youth is...
surprised to
I don't
see
know,
another
dude.
Cyclops in the
What
hive,
place?
They keep Salvation Heights and
especially
youth.
in
There
the
you go.
Queen's chambers. You seem familiar
It's-
to me. Do I know you?
It's
I guess-
actually
I am
that
Grimwald.
that sentence is
The
actually
Grimwald
also one of the,
of
just like
war?
Morgan is one thing that
But how can
they
this
keep coming
be?
back.
Yeah.
Well,
It
maybe
must be a
except
sign from the
the
makers.
water fountain scene
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, you always
Where are
have...
you from?
chapter.
The city.
You
Of
always
course.
have
I was part of
themes that carry
Groan's
over from
research
chapter to chapter. So you always have like the kids who are
Before he
sick or who are being
betrayed us.
mistreated, and you
I
always
don't
have
understand.
adults
How did Gromna
who have
betray your
sinister
team?
plots going on, and there was always some sort of
A little
villain, and there was always some sort of hero. And
But I've
It's really
managed to
interesting.
piece
Yeah,
it
it
all
follows the
together.
rules of
I can tell
what's it
you the
called?
whole
Winter?
story.
The hero's journey.
yeah, the
Like,
hero's journey, I suppose. And it like
I
that's
don't
another
have
thing
much
that sort of
time,
carries the argument that
but I'd
Max
like
is just
to hear your
insane. It's the
story.
fact that
I'll keep it brief.
all these worlds always have
After
something
we
in
were
common. So he
captured,
always fancies himself the
Queen
hero, and
Set
Yeah, the
to
savior.
yeah,
execute
he's the
us.
savior, but there's
But
always some
Corona
sort of plot
convinced
going on.
the
and I mean,
Queen to let us live.
Unleash.
Although now
that's what
I
makes
wish
the
we had
plot
been
interesting,
killed
at least.
swiftly instead
Well,
of
some of it interesting is the fact that you have to sort of figure out, well,
surgery.
what is
I don't
Max?
understand.
Is he
How does
insane?
this
Is
surgery
he
fit into the
dreaming?
insectoid's
is he
plan?
dreaming? Is he some sort of supernatural creature? I mean, what's going on?
Corona
And I
has
think that's
its
the interesting bit.
own
Rainwalker.
agenda.
He's
Seeks to unlock the
he can
secret of
travel between the astral
immortality.
realms
The
of the universe.
insectoids have a
He got
greater
5 toughness.
metabolism than
Yeah, he
us.
toughness 5
So
and
he
a
hopes
ballistic
to
skill of
merge
6.
the two species.
That's what make him badass now that we're at it.
Cybernetic enhancements in order to live
Yeah.
forever. We're his
And there's that song.
experiment. Failure. We've been assigned
This does have a
to
pretty
work
horrible fate, is the
here
fact that
to
she can't
die.
Stop herself from doing this task.
Why do
He
you
knows
stay
he knows
here?
it's
Why
wrong.
not
Yeah, even
just
though she knows it's
escape?
wrong.
We
It's
are
like she,
part
the last of her free will
insectoid.
is leaving
We
her.
must obey the Queen's will, whether we want to or not. I suppose it doesn't
It's,
matter anyway. One of the
It's really hard to find anything to
unfortunate
talk about at this point in time
side
because
effects
the
of
chapter is almost over,
merging our
and I don't think we want to spoil too much of what's
species
going to happen,
with
except for the fact that the
dementia.
next chapter is the morgue.
Soon,
Because,
I'll be
you're gonna
quite
see that in, like,
mad, just like the
6
rest.
minutes or so, and then we have
What do you do here?
the
I
main.
tend
chapter, and then it's the final chapter of the
monitoring
game.
their life.
So there's 3
Fine.
chapters after this.
When they
if I'm
are
totally
near
wrong.
the end,
You
I
probably
must
are.
call for a drone to remove.
Well, considering we forgot about the one
Body
with
down to
the
front.
statue and where you were.
Then
Oh, yeah,
another
mixing up
I
all
thought
drone
you said
CDs.
mayhem.
another
Yeah,
clone.
mayhem.
Yeah.
I
Mayhem
do
and
what I
bars.
can to make their short lives
Well, I'm
Well, that's a
counting.
lot of M's.
Yeah,
painful.
I actually wanted to get as many M's in there as possible. I've been thinking about this like Morgue, Mayan, and then
Morgan.
How
yeah,
does this
the
thing
mix
work?
up or mix up, and then you have the
Basically a
final boss as part of
large
the mix up. She's really
transfusion
interesting.
machine.
Still, though, that was the one
Blood
level
is
where well,
drawn
the chapter,
out of
the last chapter, I
clone
basically quit.
and
I was like, fuck it, we're
fed
just using the
to the
walkthrough.
queen.
Oh wait, there's the
there
maze.
any
That's
way
right.
to
We
shut
actually
it
have
down?
That's amazing.
There's a
Not
maze.
that I
Yeah,
know
the trope of
of.
all adventure games from the 90s is a
Roma
maze,
built
or
it
just
himself
all adventure
with
games in
some
general is a maze, because that
strange
elongates the
part.
game like crazy.
It's a puzzle.
It's a puzzle, you need to figure a way out. No,
how
it's just
it
lazy and
truly
fucking annoying.
works.
So yeah, it's Morgue, Mayan, Maze, Mix Up. There you go. So we have 4 chapters.
With M.
I need something to
All of
stop
them.
this machine.
Isn't
Only
that
then
lovely?
can I disengage and remove it.
I wonder if they were thinking about that too.
I need.
Huh?
Developers.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Come on!
It's likely to go, oh, we're funny. Huh.
I can't do
People
it.
won't notice this anyway.
No love.
Here we are, 20 years,
Crap.
well, 15 years later. We're sitting here, oh, it's fucking stupid. Well, to some extent.
Hmm.
I am, at least.
A piece of machinery. I hope this is what Graven wanted.
I really wonder how this technology works.
No,
It's like partly mechanical and well, part mechanical and part
A piece of a.
organic. So mechanical noise generator somehow activates a giant cave passage thing that takes you to living quarters?
Huh? Oh,
and then
great.
it dissolved.
Now I'm stranded here.
It can't carry
Sorry.
my weight.
Yeah.
This flimsy stuff wasn't made to support my weight. Crap.
It's just,
A
this
piece of
is,
a
it
piece
seems
of-
a little forced.
Yeah, exactly, because you weren't even walking on it at the time. It was just kind of like, bloop, bloop, you go. So we just toss in the thing and we're done.
They're like
Where did you
realizing,
find this?
shit,
Was
we haven't
powering
introduced
some
the
type of
main
machine
villain
that
yet.
drained the blood out of
God.
the children and fed
Oh,
the
we better
queen.
do that now.
This is awful.
They're
How
like,
could I have
oh,
been
you've got
so
to do this.
wrong
Yeah.
about
Then we go
Gromna?
back and, oh, look, sinister plot.
DNA test
Well,
initiated.
spoilers.
Spoilers. Come on, man. At this point in time, it's so fucking obvious that
Molecular
everything's
cohesion
bad. I'm
negative.
sorry, but it is.
Oh no, the overall plot we have spoiled
it?
like
It
crazy,
appears to be
except the
Miniature
maybe the twist.
wormhole.
But the small
Where does it
things,
lead? Nowhere
that's what
right
to keep the
now.
things going.
Think of this
Oh,
as a
what will happen
hallway
next?
with only one door
Will
open
Max survive?
until another door can be
Well,
opened.
yes, you
Are we
will.
even going to
This
play as
doesn't
Max?
lead
This is a big question.
What about the second missing piece? That could be it. Wherever it is, you must hurry and find
Will
it
Max
before
solve
the piece
his
traded
identity
tomorrow.
crisis? Because it seems that
Something
he's got
tells me
one
that
going
it's
on.
nothing more than a
Just
clever
keep getting
disguise
worse.
for
It
a more
gets worse and worse.
sinister plot.
I mean, first he was a girl, and he was a kid, and turns into a weird Cyclops thing. It's crazy. It's crazy. But
Yes,
I personally feel that the last part of the game is the. Once again, we're just talking about Zelda, Wind Waker. How about the game is
Even
the
the
final part of the
doorway
game
is
is the
blocked
weakest.
by a living wall of worms.
yeah, and here on the cover is like 10 out of 10, Nintendo, yeah,
Seal of quality.
gold, something. I can't read these small letters.
Yes, it's gold.
Yeah, but there's something underneath. I don't know. But
Isn't
it's
it
only
just-
it's only a good game up to the half point. I guess not.
After long ages of waiting.
It's
no,
the official Nintendo magazine gave it 10 out of 10.
yeah, because I didn't play it
Today you
through.
assemble as outsiders, invaders.
Well, as we were just talking
Tomorrow,
about,
your
we
troops will
thought that
sweep down
the
upon
new
the
Zelda Wind
city
Waker should
in
have
a
gotten,
murderous
what was it,
wave
5
of
out of 5,
retribution.
because, 5 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
Forza
too long.
Well, it breaks the whole game down. It's like, oh, everything you've done up to now, it just seems unbearable because
all of a sudden you're on a fetch quest that lasts 3 hours.
Remain underground forever?
it just destroys the whole game.
Can you
The pacing
endure
of the
this
game is
terrible
actually crap.
injustice for one
Flow,
more
too.
day?
But the first part of the game is so fucking good.
Yeah, so that's basically our point, is that the first half of Windagger is really good, the first half of Sanitarium is really good, and then for both games it just starts going downhill from that point.
And my work, the very
They're
work
at the just
which
added
has
a
given
weird
you
dictator
your new
speech, and we're just kind of
cybernetic
like, yeah,
enhancements.
game's not very good at this point.
Technology which
This-
will
that
mow
speech
down
is
all
fucking
opposition in the
yes.
coming
Holy
war,
shit. They did not need
which
to
will allow you to
trap you in
overrun
that
the
for so
capital
long.
city
Drag.
of Gronterra
Drag.
and assume your rightful place as
I remember at
rulers
this point,
of this planet.
when we actually recorded
Your
it,
planet.
I found a hole in my shirt, and I just started like
Your
fiddling with it,
time has
and so we
come.
just started talking about the hole in my shirt rather than the
Tomorrow's
game.
end will
That was
see
like-
the end of
Oh,
the
that was
more
Cybernean
interesting.
age.
Exactly, it was
dawn
more
of the
interesting
insectoids.
exploring my shirt with holes rather than actually listening to the evil villain and his plot.
Oh, and he's done.
Yeah.
And
Strange. They seem to mark an entrance to
GG.
nowhere.
Alright,
Come on, Raven. Figure it out.
Figure it out. Well,
A so-
you see, you need to grab. I thought we just like sledgehammer her to death, but no. There's like, once again, it's one of those pixel hunting machines. He has like a weird thing on her back that you're supposed to just pull out. Like, you can do that. Apparently, you can.
Yeah, it's not obvious.
I
Like
sure
that.
shit didn't think it was.
It's like,
These
"Oh,
controls
what is
are
this?
similar to those
Oh my
gravity
god,
used to create
could
the
this be
portal.
the thing?
Yeah.
And you get the thing, it
Yeah.
goes like that. GG.
I like how it just you press it, portal opens, and then you just like pull it out. And
My
then,
God,
yeah,
that's
there you go.
it.
We're good.
All
Magic.
along. It's been so simple.
And cutscenes.
Mm-hmm.
Could it be? My God, that's it! All along, the answer has been right here, right in front of my eyes the whole time.
Now what? The whole damn hive will be bearing down on us any second now. Hold on. I figured it out. The second piece serves as a compass
I
for the
wonder
wormhole.
if he's supposed
With
to
this, I can
represent
open a doorway
someone or
anywhere.
something.
I'm setting the
The
coordinates
engineer?
for the
Yeah.
Yeah,
chambers
I'm
of the
thinking it's
Peace
just
Council.
Max.
When we tell them
So,
about
well,
Rhonda,
the
they'll
thinking
launch a preemptive
part
nuclear
Max, like
strike against the
the
hive.
scientist in Max. That's the
The
guy
doctor.
who's
That's it.
yeah, the doctor part. That's the guy who's operating the machines.
Actually, it's just a doctor. That's a Doctor Who reference.
Yeah.
Don't get it. Which is actually an okay show.
It's surprisingly good.
And loading.
Morgue.
I like the. Well, it got very famous.
You've done some incredible work, Max.
There's a new episode that
It's
came out
really a shame.
with angel statues,
Yeah.
and if you don't look at them, they'll move.
Now where am I?
They can move like
Cyclops,
extremely
bugs,
fast.
Yeah, exactly.
mother.
But
The weeping
All these
angels.
monsters
Weeping
must mean
angels.
something,
or
but
blink
what?
or something. I don't know.
Don't blink. Is usually what people say around them, and then.
Save game.
In any case, that's actually it for now, and I don't know when we'll record some more, but I don't know. We're kind of contemplating doing more post commentary because this way,
We can focus on
is-
what we're saying.
exactly.
A lot of game grumps. One of them becomes very obsessed with the game, and the other one is just like talking, and
Yeah.
then they're just sitting there and they're like, what?
Yeah. That
And then they
usually.
laugh for 20 minutes and nothing fucking happens, and there's a whole episode where they run around in the house, and I don't fucking know.
You're not very fond of Game Grumps.
No,
No.
I think it's fucking retarded.
I quite like it, so I don't know. Love-hate relationship. In any case, we'll hope to be back soon with some more Sanitarium. I mean, we're almost done, so yeah. I hope you're still enjoying it.